Alright, American truck guys, take a seat. Seriously, grab a cold one and listen up, because what I'm about to show you might just make your patriotic soul twitch a little. Last month, a bone-stock Chinese pickup, straight off the boat, still smelling like factory plastic, out-towed a brand new 2024 F-150. And it did it while sipping fuel like a Prius on a diet. Yeah, you heard that right. That sound you just heard? That's the collective groan of every Ford, Chevy, and Ram owner realizing their sacred badges, the ones we practically tattoo on our arms, are suddenly getting rear-ended. Not by Toyota, not by Nissan, but by a country that, 10 years ago, barely built anything beyond basic work trucks. Today, we're not just counting down 5 Chinese pickups. We're talking about a seismic shift in the truck world. These machines are cheaper, smarter, and in some cases, already landing in dealerships near you. And hey, before you smash that keyboard to yell "commie crap" in the comments, how about you smash the like button instead? Subscribe if you love real truck talk, and tell me in the comments which one you'd actually drive. Stick around till the end, because number 1 on this list might just make you question every truck payment you've ever made. Let's get into it.
Let's kick things off with the JAC T9.
A truck that's already turning heads from Manila to Mexico City. And it's not just smoke and mirrors. This is a real, road-ready pickup, proving itself in markets worldwide. Under the hood sits a robust 2.0-liter turbocharged diesel engine, pushing 168 horsepower at 3,600 RPM, and a healthy 410 Newton-meters of torque between 1,500 and 2,500 RPM. Think Silverado 2.8-liter levels of twist, but without the $45,000 price tag. And here's the kicker. This T9 ships with the exact same bulletproof ZF 8-speed automatic transmission that Ram uses in its 1500s. No mystery gearbox from a no-name factory, just proven, reliable German engineering.
Tow rating, a solid 3.2 metric tons. That's 3,200 kilograms, or about 7,050 pounds, on a rock-solid ladder frame that's been vibration tested for a mind-boggling 1,000,000 kilometers. That's the kind of durability testing that says this truck means business. Inside, you get a sleek 10.4-inch portrait touchscreen with Apple CarPlay that actually launches in under 5 seconds. No more staring at a black screen, waiting for your phone to sync. The seats are wrapped in quilted leather that genuinely wouldn't look out of place in a Lexus. And for safety, you're covered with airbags and a full suite of ADAS features, including lane keeping assist. Now for the price, and this is where it gets spicy. In the Philippines, the T9 lands at around 1.32 million pesos, which converts to roughly $23,500 US. Even if you factor in import duties for other markets, you're looking at a mid-size pickup with genuine leather, a sophisticated ZF transmission, and active safety tech for thousands less than a base Ford Ranger, which starts at around $33,350. Of course, it's not perfect. Brand recognition in the West is basically zero, and your neighbor will probably ask, "JAC who?" But if you're a smart buyer looking for a rugged, body-on-frame workhorse that significantly undercuts established brands, the T9 is already winning fleet contracts and proving its worth in real-world conditions. This truck is quietly getting the job done while everyone else argues about tariffs. Next up, the Maxus T90, the truck that proves Chinese brands can engineer genuine driving dynamics. Under the hood, you'll find a sophisticated 2.0-liter bi-turbo diesel engine. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The top bi-turbo variant pumps out 160 kilowatts, which translates to 214 to 218 horsepower, with a massive 500 Newton-meters of torque. That's serious pulling power. There are also base variants with 160 horsepower and 480 Newton-meters, for those who don't need the full fury. The T90 hits that Goldilocks zone. Not so big you dread parking downtown, but definitely not too small to haul your weekend toys, mountain bikes, kayaks, or a bed full of lumber for your next project. Payload capacity is a full metric ton, 2,200 pounds,
and the composite bed is built to take serious abuse. I've seen videos of Australian off-roaders literally beating this bed with shovels, and it barely leaves a scratch. That's the kind of durability you usually pay extra for. But where the T90 truly shines is its interior tech. You're looking at a massive 12-inch touchscreen, plus a 360-degree camera system that stitches together so seamlessly you'd think your truck is orbiting on Google Earth. Parking in tight spots or navigating tricky trails suddenly becomes a breeze. Now for the numbers. In China, a fully loaded T90 runs about 160,000 yuan, roughly 22,000 US dollars, before shipping and import duties. Even if taxes get slapped on, you're still thousands south of a base Chevrolet Colorado, which starts at around $31,000 to $34,000. And unlike the narrative you might have heard, the Colorado actually comes standard with an 11.3-inch touchscreen across all trims, but the T90 still offers exceptional value for the money. The obvious weakness? Brand recognition outside Asia-Pacific is nearly non-existent, and finding a dealer in North America is a challenge. But if you're the trendsetter on your block, you could buy a brand new Maxus T90 for the price of a used Toyota Tacoma with 80,000 miles. That math works out every single time. Now, for the one giving every electric and hybrid truck serious competition. Meet the BYD Shark 6. And yes, it's named like it's ready to dominate. This isn't just a pickup. It's a plug-in hybrid marvel. Under the hood, you've got a feisty 1.5-liter turbocharged engine seamlessly integrated with electric motors. One motor up front delivering 230 horsepower and another in the rear pumping out 200 horsepower. The result? A jaw-dropping combined output of 430 horsepower, 321 kilowatts, and a colossal 650 newton-meters of instant torque. Let me put that into perspective. This beast rips from 0 to 100 in a blistering 5.7 seconds. That's genuinely quick for a pickup truck, and it delivers supercar-level acceleration with efficiency that'll make your head spin. Range? Oh, the range. This thing boasts an incredible 800 kilometers of combined range on the NEDC cycle. You could literally drive from San Diego to Phoenix and still have juice left to power your entire campsite off the truck's V2L, vehicle-to-load port, for days. Your boat? Yeah, it's coming too, because the tow rating sits at a very respectable 2.5 metric tons, or about 5,500 pounds. Step inside, and the dashboard is a tech lover's dream. You're greeted by a stunning 12.8-inch rotating touchscreen paired with a 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster. BYD's advanced D-Pilot system actually recognizes construction cones and adapts to real-world obstacles. And if you love a good sing-along, yes, it even comes with a karaoke app built right in. Try finding that in your F-150. Now for the price. In the Philippines, this technological marvel converts to about 42,000 US dollars. That's a competitive price considering what you're getting. 430 horsepower, 800 kilometer range, and cutting-edge tech. And here's the reality check. A base Ford Ranger starts around $33,000, but it won't give you hybrid efficiency or this level of performance. A Ford F-150 Lightning, meanwhile, starts at around $49,780 to $52,375, and it won't match the Shark's combined range. Of course, the Shark has its quirks. The plug-in hybrid system's complexity might scare off some traditional mechanics, and the bed is about a foot shorter than a full-size American pickup. But here's the deal. If your daily commute is 40 miles, you'll burn maybe a pint of gasoline a week. For efficiency, performance, and sheer tech, the Shark is changing the game. If you want old-school reliability wrapped in modern armor, meet the GWM Poer, also exported as the Cannon. This is Great Wall Motors' absolute volume seller. And when a company cranks out 200,000 units year after year, that translates directly into proven reliability. Under the hood, you've got options. The 2.0-liter turbo diesel produces 160 horsepower and 400 Nm of torque, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. For those who want more punch, there's a 2.4-liter turbo diesel putting out 181 horsepower and 480 Nm, mated to a 9-speed automatic. Both engines have been bench tested for a staggering 1 million kilometers, because Chinese highways can be endurance circuits, and these trucks are built to take a beating.
For off-road enthusiasts, four-wheel drive is standard on most trims, and you can lock the rear differential with a proper physical button. No digging through touchscreen menus. That's the kind of no-nonsense engineering real truck guys appreciate. Utility-wise, the Poer doesn't mess around. Payload capacity stands at around 1,020 kilograms, just over 2,200 pounds. And the bed comes with factory-installed tie-down rails, each rated to handle 500 kilograms. Try finding that integrated cargo management on a Colorado without diving into the aftermarket. Inside, while it's not trying to be a spaceship, you get a modern cabin with either a 7-inch or 12.3-inch infotainment screen, depending on trim, but crucially, it retains tactile, knurled metal knobs for essential controls. The seats are so supportive and comfortable that the notoriously tough Australian market nicknamed the Poer the tractor with a spa. For the price, in Thailand, a top-spec Poer runs about 850,000 baht, roughly $24,000. In Saudi Arabia, pricing starts around 102,235 Saudi riyals, 27,300 USD, for the 2.0T version, with the top, super luxury 2.4T model at 114,885 Saudi riyals, approximately $30,600. Even with import duties, you're looking at a truck that comes in well under $35,000, offering genuine value. Weaknesses? The English translation on the infotainment might need a grammar check, and resale value in North America is a question mark. But for a truck engineered to survive the brutal Gobi Desert and built for 1 million kilometers, the GWM Poer might just be the last truly affordable, no-nonsense diesel workhorse.
And now for the grand finale. The truck that doesn't just challenge assumptions, it completely rewrites the rule book. This is the Radar RD6, and it comes in two groundbreaking versions, a fully electric variant and a cutting-edge plug-in hybrid. Both are built by Geely, the company that also owns Volvo, so you're essentially getting Swedish engineering in rugged pickup clothing. Let's start with the fully electric version, which is already on roads in several markets. This truck comes in two configurations: rear-wheel drive, 2WD, powered by a single electric motor producing 200 kilowatts, 272 horsepower, and 385 Nm of torque. You can choose between a 63 kilowatt-hour battery offering 385 kilometers of range, or an 86 kilowatt-hour battery delivering up to 651 kilometers of CLTC range. That's over 400 miles in real-world conditions. All-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. This is where it gets wild. Dual electric motors, one on each axle, deliver a combined 315 kilowatts, 428 horsepower, and 594 Nm of torque. This setup can blast from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in a blistering 4.5 seconds, quicker than a Ram TRX, and it does it silently. The all-wheel drive version comes with 73 kilowatt-hours or 86 kilowatt-hours batteries, offering 424 kilometers to 520 kilometers of range. What makes the electric RD6 truly special is its real-world engineering. The rear wheels each get their own motor, meaning this thing can literally crab walk around boulders with Rivian-level precision, but without the six-figure price tag. Payload capacity is rated at 865 kilograms, and towing capacity hits 2,500 to 3,000 kilograms, depending on configuration. Inside, you get premium vegan leather, a 12.3-inch central touchscreen, and a 10.2-inch digital instrument cluster. The truck bed isn't just spacious, it's equipped with multiple 240-volt outlets, so whether you're a contractor running a welder on site or setting up an epic tailgate, the RD6 has you covered. It's a mobile power station on wheels,
Pricing for the electric RD6 in China converts to around $26,900 to $28,000 US, depending on the trim and battery. In the Philippines, the electric RD6 Econ is priced competitively at around $35,000 to $40,000. Even with import costs, you're looking at a truck that's easily $30,000 to $40,000 less expensive than a Rivian R1T, which starts at $69,900 to $70,990.
Now, if you want the absolute best of both worlds, Geely just launched the Radar RD6 EMP plug-in hybrid in 2025, and it's a game changer. This PHEV pairs a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine with dual electric motors and a 3-speed dedicated hybrid transmission, 3DHT, producing a combined 260 kilowatts, 457 horsepower, and a mind-blowing 914 newton-meters of torque. It rips from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 6.3 seconds. Range? The hybrid packs a 19.09 kilowatt-hour lithium iron phosphate battery, providing up to 100 kilometers of pure electric driving. When you add the 60-liter fuel tank, you get a staggering combined range exceeding 1,000 kilometers, over 620 miles. You can commute all week on electric power, then road trip to Moab without ever hunting for a charger. Fuel consumption? In hybrid mode, it sips just 1.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Even with a drained battery running on gas alone, it only uses 6.4 liters per 100 kilometers. The truck also supports vehicle-to-load (V2L) functionality with up to 21 kilowatts of power output, and optional DC fast charging at 32 kilowatts. Pricing for the RD6 EMP in China starts around 159,800 yuan, approximately 22,500 US dollars, with the Philippine market expected to price it competitively against the BYD Shark 6.
Are there downsides? Absolutely. Radar is a newborn brand, and the dealer network doesn't exist yet in North America. Parts pipelines are developing, but if you're the kind of visionary who bought a Tesla in 2012 when everyone laughed, this is that same opportunity window, but for a pickup truck. The RD6, whether electric or hybrid, isn't just a truck. It's a smart investment that can pay for itself by slashing fuel bills and even selling power back to the grid during peak hours.
Quick reality check. If any of these 5 just made your pulse spike, smash that like button so YouTube knows you want more real-world truck comparisons. Drop a comment telling me which one you'd actually put in your driveway. I'm tallying votes, and the winner might get a full deep dive review next month. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button now. We've got more no-fluff automotive content coming your way. So there you have it. 5 Chinese pickups that tow like a Silverado, pack tech like a Tesla, and are priced like decade-old used trucks. The JAC T9 gives you body-on-frame muscle, a ZF transmission, and surprising luxury for around $23,500 in the Philippines, thousands less than a base Ford Ranger. The Maxus T90 proves midsize doesn't mean mini features, delivering 214 horsepower, 500 newton-meters of torque, and a rotating 12-inch screen for the price of a used Tacoma. The BYD Shark 6 Hybrid humiliates gas guzzlers with its 430 horsepower, 800-kilometer range, and 5.7-second 0-60 sprint, all wrapped in a 15.6-inch rotating touchscreen package for around $42,000. The GWM Poer brings million-kilometer durability and old-school toughness with 160 to 181 horsepower depending on the engine, starting at just $24,000 to $30,000. And the Radar RD6 wraps Volvo-level safety and engineering in both a fully electric version, up to 428 horsepower AWD, and a groundbreaking plug-in hybrid, 457 horsepower, 1,000 plus kilometers range, that can literally power your house or job site. American brands still own the badge and the legacy. That's undisputed. But China just served up serious value and legitimate competition. The real question is, are you loyal to the badge on the grill, or are you loyal to your wallet and the undeniable performance these trucks offer?
Tell me below which one you'd drive off the lot. Subscribe for more no-fluff truck comparisons, and I'll see you in the next one.